Hello, and welcome to Skyhook's 2022 UNAA Area Qualifier. A few things we're going to go over before we start on the course. This is going to be the video for the adult course. The first thing is that we are going to be requiring masks for all attendees, including during your run. So make sure that you bring those masks and wear them. Then for our course, we're going to go over a few of the UNAA rules. That's the league we're doing this competition through. So the first thing we're going to go over is how the placement works. Each obstacle that you complete is going to be worth a point, and then whoever has the most points at the end of their run is going to be the winner. If two people have the same number of points, the tie will be broken by whoever has the faster time. During your course, you might make a mistake. You have 3 fails to give. So if you mess up an obstacle, keep on moving through the course. Go right on through to the next obstacle nice and fast. You can still do plenty well even if you make a mistake. So keep on going through. Once you get that 3rd fail, your time will stop counting. You will no longer receive points, but you are still welcome to finish out the rest of the course. We still want to challenge you guys to be able to complete as many of the obstacles as you can. One more thing for UNAA rules is 2-point obstacles. So some of the obstacles are broken up with a halfway marker. I'll point those out as we go through the course. If you make it to that halfway marker, you get 1 point. If you make it all the way through to the end of the obstacle, you get a 2nd point. If you fail the obstacle before reaching that halfway marker, you will not receive any points, and that will count as one of your 3 fails. If you reach the halfway point and then fail trying to earn the 2nd point, that will not count as one of your 3 fails. So keep on moving through the course as fast as you can and give every obstacle your best shot. With that, we're going to go ahead and hop into the course. Before that, we'll go over 1 or 2 more terms, actually. The first one is going to be matching or showing control. If you have to match or show control on an obstacle to complete it, that means that you are holding that position, whether it's holding your hands on a specific spot or sticking a landing on a certain spot, making sure that we stay there and don't move until our judge tells us that we are clear to move on to the next obstacle. So with all that, we'll go ahead and get started with our first obstacle with the adult course. Is going to be our wow big jump. You're going to have this full run up right here, coming all the way up through here. You're going to take off of this trampoline and do a very massive jump up to this ring up here. You're going to come all the way through to this 2nd ring right here. You're going to match. You're going to show control on this 2nd ring with both hands. You're going to stay on there until the judge says that you are clear to move on. From there, you're going to go ahead and drop and come on down this way. We have a wall run right here on this little rectangle. We're going to come all the way up on top of this rectangle. You got to get up there, running up the wall, and climb up on top. If you're not able to complete that wall run, we have some holds here on the side to help get you up there, but if you use those, that means that you have failed this obstacle. From on top of the box, we have our cliffhangers going all the way up and across this wall. So you're going to start here. We are not using the top lip of the wall. We are only using the cliffhanger holds. You are welcome to use your feet on the wall for this entire obstacle. You're coming all the way through, getting both hands. We're matching on this first hold right here that has the tape box. That is going to be your first point for this 2-point obstacle. From there, you're going to keep on coming through on these underclings, coming all the way through until you show control with your feet in this box right here. From there, we're going to jump on over to the spring floor, coming right through in between these walls right here. We are hopping down over onto this other side. Now on this bar right here, we have these 2 white pieces of tape. Those are the only places in between there where you can touch the bars. So we can't use this bar here. If the camera comes around, you can't use any of these bars down here either. Anything outside of that white tape is a no-go. So we're going to start here. We're going to come across on here, staying off of the ground, coming across all of these quad steps all the way to this quad step right here. You may use your hands on all of these, coming all the way to this one. Don't touch the ground yet, because this right here is the first point of a 2-point obstacle. So match show control right here. Then we're going to move right along to the second part of our balance town obstacle. We're going to come up. On the second part, we are not allowed to use our hands on any of this. We are only using our feet, walking across these bars, coming all the way around. You don't have to use this last bar if you don't want to. You can skip all the way, but you're going to land on this box right here with control. From here, we're going on our spool version 2, our new school spool, coming from this box, walking on this all the way across through here, getting up onto here. You cannot use your hands on that obstacle. We're only using our feet. You're welcome to use your hands on this box to get yourself up here, landing with control on this box right here for that point. From here, we're going across our rolling log, our spinning log, whatever you want to call it. Just getting all the way across. Show control on this box right here for that point. If you overshoot it, that will count as a fail. So land with control on this box right here. From here, we're going to jump on over to the warped wall. We've got a little line right here on the wall. If you step down underneath that line, that will count as a fail for this obstacle. You got to jump from there all the way up here and head all the way up to the top of the warped wall. From the top of the warped wall, we're going to be jumping up and across these walls right here. We can use the tall walls. We are not going to use the small walls in between. You cannot touch your feet down here. If you want to use the fronts of these walls, that's okay. But again, not touching these middle walls here. We're going to come all the way up and around to the other side. Again, jumping over this gap. We're not going to use this wall down here. Not using this wall down here, just the ones up there going all the way across the top. There's a box right up on top of this wall right here. You must match, you must show control inside that box before coming back around the backside to here. Now from here, we have our brand new obstacle, the lightning bolts, which are going to start right up here. You're going to grab that bar. We're only going to grab the bar. We can't grab anything else up there. We're going to hop the bar up and over and get it all the way up and over to this first rung of the lightning bolts that have that piece of tape. That's going to be our first point of this 2-point obstacle. To get that second point, you must then hop it over and then bring the bar all the way over to this third cradle, coming all the way, bring the bar just on the front side before dropping down into this box right here. The bar must be in those cradles with control before you come down into this box. From here, we've got our flywheels, which are right behind me. You're going to take off from that same box that you landed in, up onto here. We're only using the flywheels. We are not using the bars or any other supporting structures. We are only using that obstacle. Macheting across to this one. If you show control, if you match on this one, you will get your first point of this 2-point obstacle. Your second point will come when you land on this platform right here with control. If you fall forwards or backwards, that will count as a fail. You will not get that second point. From there, you're coming on over to our final obstacle, our extreme ascenders. For the first point of this 2-point obstacle, you can start anywhere on the rope. You're going to climb all the way up the rope and touch in between those 2 tapes up there at the very top. After which you can go ahead and drop on down and try your best at our second point, the hardest obstacle in the course, our chain ascenders, moving these ascenders all the way up until you can touch that same point up there. For our chain ascenders, both ascenders must start below this tip. Your feet must leave the ground, and then you can start moving them up. And that is going to be the entire adult course for our 2022 area qualifier. Good luck to all of you.